said, life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
What is the meaning of your life? What's the meaning of my life? Oh shit. Can you honestly answer that? I mean, I'm thinking about it right now, right? Like, what is the meaning of my life? What's the point of me being here? A lot of us, we search externally. We look outside into the world of why we're here and we try to find a place to belong. But you never will, right? Like, truly. You never really will until you from within accept where you are externally. You will never be truly there. Even religion, right? Like, you look at that and you look at all the evidence against religion, yet there are so many people that are followers, devoted, and they're very, very into it. And a lot of them, from within, they believe it. And there's nothing wrong with that because it is where they find their peace. And one must look from the inside for what they desire and who they want to be or what they want to be. And only then can you really find your happiness or your meaning of life. And as I say that, I also have to contest against my own theories because life is what you make of it. So for me, it's a dance or it's playing music, but for somebody else, it could be something completely different that manifested as their experience shaped them to be who they are. Just think about perspective for a second, right? Just play with that notion. Now you think about somebody who's very hungry versus somebody who just had a big ass meal. You put a steak in front of them, or you put any kind of big meal in front of them, right? The person who's really hungry is gonna have a very I don't want it, attitude. The person who is really hungry, that meal is going to be glorious to them, right? Even if it doesn't taste good, it's going to be glorious to them. Perspective changes a lot in our lives, right? So even in your own life, your perspective on your life is basically helping how your life plays out. And so, like, when you're living your days and you're going about your days and you're very gloomy and whatnot, you're very down and depressed and you're looking at all the negative, you're feeling all the negative, that's what you're going to attract to yourself because that's what you're looking for. Even if it's not what you want, internally, externally, whatever it may be, it's not what you want, but it's there, it's in your head, so you see it clearly. You look for positive, you look for the beauty in life, you look for all the good things throughout all the bad that you may see. You will still gravitate for towards the good because it is what you're attracted to ultimately, and you got to think where your mind flow and your state of mind and where your essence is. We think our essence is immortal, but you have to understand your life, it's not. We are born, we grow old, and we die. That's the reality of life, and it's so the next generation can see the magic that slowly died as we aged. And death isn't a bad thing. In this society, for some reason, a lot of us, we talk about death as this horrible thing that is so sad and it's so gloomy. But why? Why should it be so gloomy and sad and bad? It's not. And we love to celebrate birthdays, holidays, weddings, even promotions, but we don't celebrate the passing of our loved ones, the ones that we've been with for so many years. Is it that much of a crazy idea to, instead of being really depressed and emotionally heartbroken about the person that's passing away that you care about so much, that you're there for them, you're in the hospital with them or whatnot, and you're chilling there and you guys are playing board games and you're talking to them and talking about old stories and all this other stuff? Is that so far-fetched? Honestly, while under the chains of conformity, you will never find your purpose.
Get busy living or get busy dying. That's goddamn right.